Okay. Mr. Gardenhire, this is your warning.
A man accused of grave allegations stands before the judge, his fate hanging in the balance. But instead of conducting himself with civility and respect, he throws caution to the wind and unleashes a barrage of disrespectful behavior towards the very judge presiding over his case. Get ready to witness a clash of egos as we delve into the shocking events that unfolded during this courtroom drama. This is a story that explores the boundaries of decorum, the consequences of unchecked arrogance, and the delicate balance between justice and chaos. A man is being investigated for what is believed to be the stabbing murder of a little child, as well as the alleged sexual abuse of 2 women and the taking of hostages while he was reportedly free on bail. During the bail hearing for Isaiah G. Zeke Gardenhire, the prosecution said that he displayed inappropriate behavior and was insulting on Zoom.
All right, thank you. Mr. Barbary, Mr. Gardenhire, I'm going to ask that you behave in a... All right. I'm going to ask you to behave in a manner that is appropriate for a court proceeding, particularly given the fact that right now I'm considering whether or not to allow your release on bond.
According to the reports, the man, who was 40 years old at the time, embarked on a 2-day crime spree starting after he had been granted bail and freed from jail the day before. As a result of the charge of criminal sexual behavior in the 2nd degree, he is now incarcerated in a correctional facility.
Looking at Mr. Gardenhire's criminal history is pretty significant. His criminal history consists of violent offenses, weapons offenses, failures to appear in court. In this case, due to the fact that Mr. Gardenhire is both charged with murder and the fact that he was on bond at the time the allegations occurred.
Charge her with murder because she's the one who did it.
On the other side, it is reported that after he got out, he attacked his girlfriend, who lived in Mount Pleasant, after he had left the building. At this point in time, the identity of the person who was killed has not been made public. It was said that Gardenhire cruelly stabbed the woman's daughter, who was 13 years old, after his girlfriend allegedly fled the home to seek help in order to protect herself from any future attacks. When the mother returned home with the police officers, it was said that she found her child suffering from many stab wounds. In the end, despite everyone's best efforts to save her, the child succumbed to her injuries and died as a consequence. Following that, it was alleged that Gardenhire relocated to a new location, where he kept a man and a woman as hostages while the authorities looked for him. In addition to this, it is said that he sexually abused the woman and then took her money as well as their car. Following his arrest, the suspect exhibited improper behavior while being virtually presented before Isabella County Judge Sarah Spencer Noggle. As a result, the judge decided to raise the defendant's bond to $3 million.
All right, the court has considered the factors found in MCR 6.106 and finds that bond in the amount of $3 million, cash or surety, is appropriate.
Because of what happened, the person responsible for the crime gained notoriety that did not end there. Gardenhire allegedly showed both middle fingers, sighed, and smiled while doing so, according to the charges.
All right, thank you. Mr. Barbary, Mr. Gardenhire, I'm going to ask that you behave in a... All right. I'm going to ask you to behave in a manner that is appropriate for a court proceeding, particularly given the fact that right now I'm considering whether or not to allow your release on bond. If I have any more acting out, sir, we're going to turn off your audio and your video. Go ahead and mute his audio and video. Thank you.
At the time of his arraignment, he was charged with single counts of open murder, armed robbery, carjacking, first-degree home invasion, and first-degree criminal sexual behavior with a weapon. Each of these charges carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. In addition, he was charged with 3 charges of first-degree criminal sexual behavior with numerous variables, 2 counts of illegal imprisonment, 2 counts of assault with a dangerous weapon, and 2 counts each of unlawful imprisonment and assault with a dangerous weapon.
Count 1, homicide, open murder, statutory short form. Count 2, criminal sexual conduct, first degree, weapon use. DNA to be taken upon arrest. A consecutive sentence may be imposed under statute if the assault is confinement. Count 6 is unlawful imprisonment.
My life is at stake. I'll die in prison. Okay, sir. I have nothing in this world.
There is a woman that stands before a judge, charged with a serious offense. But what sets her apart from any other defendant is her unwavering belief that she doesn't need a representator because, in her eyes, God is her ultimate lawyer. Can you imagine the audacity and chaos that unfold? Join us as we unravel the jaw-dropping details of this courtroom drama where a woman's unyielding faith clashes with the legal system. After causing a commotion and physically attacking a bailiff during her appearance in the Whitley County Circuit Court on Monday for suspected breaches of her probation and parole, a lady from Williamsburg was taken into custody and charged with those offenses. According to courtroom video obtained from the Whitley County Court Clerk's office, Shannon Fox Hamblin, 42, refused representation when Judge Paul Winchester attempted to appoint her a public advocate. She stated that she had the right to refuse legal counsel and that Jesus Christ would be representing her. The next person to speak was a public advocate named Ron Findell, who acknowledged that Hamblin had the legal right to represent herself.
And who's representing you today?
I'm represented by Jesus Christ.
All right, so
The video indicates that Hamblin continued to dispute with Winchester before contradicting a parole officer's evidence that she had been unavailable during a random house visit. The testimony said that Hamblin had not been home throughout the visit. She also disputed the findings of a drug test that she apparently failed in December, implying that the test may have been manipulated with and claiming that she did not use drugs.
allegation is you failed to report to probation and parole.
Okay, sir. I have nothing in this world. Okay, I lost everything.
No,
So I'm
I
recording
want you to-
everything.
all I need is an answer.
No.
Did you go? Okay.
I went to probation, yes, I did. But the next 2 times I didn't have no right.
Right.
February the 7th was my dad's birthday. When he said he came down, I was not home.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Yes.
On December the 9th, 2016, you were given a drug test and you were positive for methamphetamine, and that was confirmed by a lab.
Saved by the blood.
Yes or no? Do you acknowledge that?
I acknowledge I'm saved by the blood.
Well,
I don't use drugs, Your Honor. I do
understand
not
that.
use it.
You've
I
already
don't.
told me that. But back on December of 2016,
His paper says so, but I will not admit it. He said I could get help if I admitted it, but I did not do it. You ask Priscilla and them, I've been honest with them. They've been honest with me. Okay? I'm telling you, sir, I am free. Okay? What
Okay.
Jesus frees, nobody
well,
can
if
contain.
you, are you denying the allegations in this motion?
Yes.
Okay, then we need to take some testimony. So you don't need to say anything until he finishes testifying.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand?
Thank
Okay.
you.
You swear affirm the statements you're about to make will be true.
In response to a request brought forth by the counsel for the state to revoke her probation, Judge Winchester granted the petition and issued an order for bailiffs to remove Hamblin from the courtroom and place her in jail. As Hamblin continued to argue her case, she got into a fight with the bailiffs.
Sir, no, I have the right to speak, okay?
And you have
No,
the
my
right
life
to
is at I'm going to speak, please. No, I'm going to speak to
now.
this judge. No, I'm going to speak to you right now, Your Honor. My life is at stake. I'll die in prison.
Come on, yeah,
I have
come
a
on.
right to. I won't go. You'll shoot me because Jesus said I won't go, and I'll stand bold on his word. You understand? He said, you stand bold and have faith, and you won't go. I won't go, sir. No, I won't go. I won't. Your Honor, I've done everything you've asked me to do. Everything. Okay? Your Honor, Jesus, I'm talking to you. Stop it. No, I won't go. You understand? I won't. My son and my family's going to be restored to me, and I won't go.
Even after she was handcuffed, Hamblin did not stop struggling against the bailiffs as they attempted to lead her out of the courthouse. Nonetheless, she could still be heard shouting. Hamblin was taken into custody and charged with disobeying a court order, assault in the second degree, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct in the second degree, and drunkenness in public while under the influence of controlled narcotics. She was sent to the Whitley County Detention Center to serve out her sentence.